He said, "Who y'all got game 6?" I don't know. Giannis
Bucks.
You said Bucks? Giannis coming down the lane like a.
I said it first.
Huh?
Actually, if they win, this is another instance of me calling it. Because I said the Bucks. It's
I
recorded.
don't know if I can
2
give you
weeks
that.
ago. 2 weeks ago, it's recorded. I
gotta
said
go
it.
back and listen.
You have to. I said it. I said I like the Suns. They put my team out, but I'm going for the Bucks.
I got Phoenix. I'm gonna roll with Phoenix then. Okay. Chris Paul. I feel like Chris Paul can't go out like this.
Paul
man.
Chris.
Wow.
Paul
you
Chris.
gonna do that?
Yeah.
You gonna do that?
Yeah. Because you did my guy. You did my guy like that all fucking season. Not even just playoff season. All season. Playoff.
I mean, Paul George piped up towards
George
the end.
Paul.
They still went home.
He did. He did.
Chris Paul is still here.
Listen.
This is a legacy-defining moment for him.
It's Paul Chris.
If he doesn't win this, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Until he wins.
He deserves a ring, you know?
He does. No, he really does.
He made it to the stage to lose in Game 6? I don't think so.
Listen, it's Paul Chris until he wins.
The Chris Paul that I know, he has to pull this off.
No,
a lot of players don't like Chris Paul, though.
Why? I hear he's like he's one of the better trash talkers in the league.
He's like a president, like in the NBA or something. He's one of the player president something. I don't know what the exact title is.
Damn.
But,
so he gets hate for that?
It's not even hate for that. I just think on court, some people say that he's like a dirty player. Or I've seen like threads on that. So I don't know how, true it is or how true it isn't. I don't know, but
would you run ones with him?
Chris Paul?
Yeah.
I'm not running ones with anybody in the NBA.
For a mil?
Yeah, I would lose.
But you got to win to get the mil.
Like what? A 1-on-1?
Yeah. A 1-on-1
I'm gonna play my heart out.
to 8 win by 2.
Remember the last scene of Love and Basketball? It was like for your heart.
Yeah.
I'm not playing for Chris Paul heart, but he's pinning my shot off the glass, and he probably can't even do that right now.
I'm not even going in for no layups. It's all mid-range.
All mid-range?
It's all mid-range.
He's swiping every time.
It sounds good. I'm not dribbling.
President of Players Association. That's what it is. Appreciate it, Christian.
As soon as you check the ball, Paul Chris, I'm shooting.
Paul Chris.
It's rap.
That's disrespectful.
It's rap.
Dang, look how deep they are out there, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They all got COVID.
Oh, yeah, as y'all are listening to this, we are... now one of them got on a mask, for real.
You saw how many people is out there?
As y'all listening to this, we watching the game, so...
Wow. Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now one of them got on a mask.
You still be wearing your mask in the public, in the streets?
Oh, yeah. If I'm not around people that I know, I'm wearing it, for sure. Yeah, because the thing is, people are still dying from it. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's vaccinated, excuse me. And I mean, I am one of those few. I'm not even going to get on here and cap. But yeah, and I just don't trust niggas. And plus, I like to hide my face.
Yeah. I
don't like people to know who I am and where I am. So yeah.
At this point, I've got accustomed to wearing a mask. I wear it to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear it to the gym. I should, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like when we was in Chicago, I was wearing a mask the entire time for the most part. But it's a new variant that they're talking about. If the world is going to end, God, just let us know. I feel like every week we come in here is something.
He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
Yeah.
No, it's just going to come.
Yeah.
We need to be acting right now.
Did you hear about the monkeypox also?
No, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
I gotta pull up.
Tell me about that. Hold on, because we have two different dockets. So I haven't seen your docket. You haven't seen my docket. So, but yeah, we got to intro this stuff.
Yeah, welcome back to the Brochillians podcast, episode
114.
114. It's Trey checking in.
And it's Scott checking bike and it's Stizzy, man.
We want to shout out the first timers,
the last timers,
and the in-betweeners
for coming bike week after week, man, showing much love however you do it, whether it is liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, turning that post notification bell on, because we are on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and we are on Patreon as well, so go subscribe to that, you know what I'm saying, run our numbers up, because there is good content on that, I swear, I promise.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, so back to it.
Yeah, how was your weekend? Let's start off with that. Before we even get into,
I got you. Yeah. Should I tell my story now, or should I wait until when I wanted to plug it?
I want your story because
right.
Every week
it's not as crazy. It's not as crazy just because I didn't take an L. I didn't go out this weekend. I was in the crib. Yeah.
Can I get an applause? Yeah.
Finally. Nah, I don't want an applause. You want
an air horn?
Yeah. Okay. Because that takes a lot of willpower, bro. Especially because everybody's outside, and everybody's been outside in Atlanta, but still, it's like. Now it's a little bit more acceptable, and I feel a little bit more of an urge to go outside, but I gotta stay down, 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? But nah, my weekend was cool. It was nothing crazy. Like I said, I stayed in the crib. I was cooking, whipping it up, and watching Space Jam and binge watching House. But so
House?
yeah, that's my thing. I don't know what it is. I just like House because he an asshole. I can relate in a lot of ways. But
That brings me back high school trauma.
Low key, right?
You remember in class they would just play that when there was nothing to do, no schoolwork or anything.
Yeah. Shit's annoying. I got used to it though. But nah, so I was doing that. But so my weekend definitely did take a bit of a peak, rapid turn. I was in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Saturday afternoon, it was probably like 4 o'clock. Cool and fresh off of my little nap, my lunch. And I look out I hear women's voices screaming, you know what I'm saying? And that already piqued my interest. So it was like, all right, yeah, I gotta go be nosy. I'm not a peeping Tom though. I was looking out of my window. And the pool, you know my crib, the pool is right outside of my window. So I'm looking, and as soon as I you know what I'm saying, peep what the situation is, I see titties. Like, nah, dead ass. Like, I see titties. The whole areola, the whole shit. And it shocked the hell out of me, but it was a good shock. But, so the shorties, they were chicken fighting. And it was weird because it was, like, low-key raining, too. So I didn't know why the fuck they were out there, but I guess they just had to get it off. But, yeah, they looked like strippers because they was built.
Summer, right?
I guess so. They committed. But they was chicken fighting. They was going in. And one girl reached for it. She missed, and it was just...
Hey, I mean, it is BBL season.
Yeah, so. It definitely is that. It definitely is that. I mean...
The bodies are here, and they're here to stay. After they heal.
Yo, that's a crazy process. What is the
healing process after the BBL?
Honestly, though, I've looked into it. And not because, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm interested. I just know too many women that have gotten it, and I want to know, like, what y'all go through. Like, what do y'all, like, sacrifice?
Well, wait, so it says 6 weeks for recovery.
6 weeks, bro. I heard it's, like, some drainage. It's, like, soreness, you know what I'm saying, inflammation. But the thing that got me was just the drainage. Mm-hmm. I ain't really like that.
Yeah.
But, and then, I don't know too much about it. It's just a very extenuous process. So, women, ladies, you know what I'm saying, bless y'all that do get it. And for those of y'all that don't, you know what I'm saying, the natural bodies are still winning.
Okay, so that was your weekend?
Yeah, that was the peak.
Got you.
That was the peak.
Mm-hmm. I guess for my weekend, I didn't do nothing too crazy. I just worked. The weather's been really eerie and shitty lately.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I want to say at first, at the beginning of June, or midway through June, it felt like summer here. Mm-hmm. But slowly, it's starting to not feel like summer anymore. And I don't know if that's because of the weather or just the depressing news that we get every single week or every day at this point. I watched Space Jam as well.
Okay. We're going to get to it.
We can get into that now. That was the highlight.
I want to stay here for a second.
Yeah. Or what, the weather?
I mean, not just that, but like just the overall vibe. Because I did want to like get your take on like how things have been, considering like just the difference in time that like, you know how everything was hyped up, like everybody was going crazy post riots and everything. The streets was hungry. Now, you know what I'm saying, we're not all the way out of COVID, but we coming out of it slowly.
Are we coming at this point?
No, yes.
It's in the air.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, California, it's a mandate now that you have to wear a mask. And even at my job, they just implemented something to where everybody, vaccinated or not, you have to wear a mask again.
Okay, so let me not say that.
At least in Georgia, these numbers are on the rise, and this has been for the past 7, 8, 9 days. I don't even know. I don't keep up with the news all the time, but I'm in the scope of what's going on.
So considering that, like, do you feel like the aura around the city has changed a little bit, or is it still hot Atlanta?
For Atlanta, it's still hot Atlanta. The hookah is still dropping. The shorties are still twerking.
Still out here. Still
the
out
blunts
here.
Are still being rolled. Like, Atlanta has not changed at all.
Okay.
Now, for the rest of the country, I don't know. It's up in the air, just depending on, I guess, East Coast, West Coast, depending on what side you stay on. But at least here, COVID has never been a thing for Atlanta. Maybe for that few weeks that everything was shut down.
Excuse me.
But I don't see a change.
No, I got you. Yeah, no. I just wanted to get your opinion on that, because I do feel like it is, in terms of like, you know what I'm saying, COVID and its effects, they're definitely starting to buckle down more again. But in terms of like how the city's moving and the aura around the city, you know what I'm saying, like it's not too much you can and can't do without ending up on ATL Scoop or some other shit. You know what I'm saying, some other crazy shit. But no, I just wanted to check the temperature. But we can start on Space Jam if that's where you wanted to go.
That was really the highlight of my weekend.
Really?
I was looking forward to it because walking into work, everybody said it was trash.
Yeah.
Even social media timeline, I hate when movies come out because I have to see everybody's opinion that I don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Or even with TV series, like I don't care, fam. Like let me form my own opinion, and then let me tell you how I feel about it. I think first off, people were killing it because it's LeBron. LeBron is nothing but a philanthropist, stand-up guy, family man,
Right.
black at that. Like, why are we killing LeBron?
There should be no reason.
Wasn't supposed to be a Quentin Tarantino movie. This was supposed to be an hour 55 concise, short Looney Tunes movie for children.
Facts.
So I went into it with the expectation, all right, I'm taking my critical cap off. This is a kid's movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just have fun and see where it goes. Could the story have been better? You can argue. I guess what's different from this one versus the Michael Jordan one, this was more AI and today's technology.
Yeah.
Versus back then, what was it? I forgot what the exact plot was of. I just remember him playing golf.
Of the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, his mojo was stolen, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
And give it to the
Monstars or some
monsters.
shit, yeah.
So he had to get it back. Yeah.
I mean, either way, LeBron's acting. It was LeBron's acting. It wasn't supposed to be freaking Denzel Washington. I wasn't expecting that. You can tell some of the lines were definitely written.
Yeah,
sure,
of course.
But I think he's held his own and did what he was supposed to do. He's a ball player.
Right.
He's LeBron James. Like he's, I wasn't expecting him to be the greatest greatest actor. But it was fun. I like the different variations of when they went to the Matrix movie, the Harry Potter movie.
Mm-hmm.
DC universe. It was dope to me. It was
it.
like kind of taking a victory lap around Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it.
So I mean, you saying that it was the highlight of your weekend? I'm gonna go ahead and apologize now because I hated it.
I knew you was gonna say that coming into here but again, it's like, what is there to hate?
Not anything against LeBron. I'm not knocking his performance. I'm not knocking his, what he did in the movie. I just am a stickler on movies. You know how I get off. So it's like, in my opinion, if you're gonna reboot, if you're gonna make a number 2, my nigga, it has to be pressure. It wasn't pressure. When you juxtapose it against the first one,
I mean, the
MJ
first one
is
wasn't
a GOAT.
pressure either. It was just Michael Jordan.
but the thing is, the movie was a staple. The movie is a staple for a reason, not just because of MJ. It was a staple for a reason.
I mean, it was a staple because I feel like partially because of the soundtrack, and it was just Michael Jordan.
It was a lot of
Michael Jordan is not a great actor.
It was other stuff that went along into that made it what it was. It wasn't just Michael Jordan. That's just my
Bugs
take.
Bunny?
Sure.
I mean,
the whole Looney Tune cast, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that it was in that day and age, you didn't really get much of AI mixed with, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Regular feature-length film. You didn't see a lot of that. So for what it was a lot going on, and it was lit. The fact that you tried to do, I don't even know if you tried to do it again or not, but
that's you missed the title. Space Jam, a new
legacy. And I get that. Yes, I understand it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, a number 2. I get that. But you doing a sequel, it didn't live up to my standards.
It's like, what is there to hate on about the movie?
I just didn't like the story.
Like the story of a black man loving his kids, loving his family. Him and his kid has a little bit of tension because he doesn't want to play basketball. He wants to get into developing video games and things of that nature.
Listen, I'm all for, you know what I'm saying, the advancement and the progression of my people in any facet of life, in any industry for sure. I'm not taking nothing away from that black king and his family in that movie. The storyline was just weak to me. The plot was just weak to me. I've seen it 1,000 times. And for you to make another movie that I've seen 1,000 times, but I put this specific movie on a pedestal, you had to have come harder than that.
I'm not saying put it on a pedestal. I just thought it was good. And again, I don't think it's for us to harshly critique this movie.
Nah,
it was for the 8 and 9-year-olds who.
I think it partially was for us because the first one came out in our childhood. We lived with that. We grew up with that.
And I think your jaded response is because it happened in our childhood. You said it perfectly. Like, again, if we were to grow up on LeBron, like in that era, it would have been the same thing. It would have been the same exact thing if we were growing up.
It would have been the same thing if this was the first Space Jam.
Yeah,
it's not.
But again, Space Jam is not that great of a movie. We're not going to sit here and pretend it's 26-year-olds in his room.
It may not be in my top 50 all-time movies,
top
no.
100 in your all-time.
But it's one of those movies where I'm like, okay, that movie is a staple. It's not just another movie. So I do put it on a pedestal.
And you like the ending when R. Kelly sings,
Stop.
I believe I can fly.
Stop.
Not you. That's what it is. People love that scene at the end. Come on.
I'm not hyping that.
Dame Dollar, Anthony Davis was in it, Clay.
Yes. True. All those faces. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. It was definitely, you know what I'm saying? It had its moments. It had its parts where I was like, that's lit.
And I don't think any of the modern day jokes that were in the film was forced. Like King Kong ain't got nothing on me. They had to say it that way because it's a PG movie, and King Kong was in the audience. Like, how do you not like that? And it took me back too because if you looked at the AI and the characters in the background, they were from various movies.
Yeah, I seen it.
The Mask.
Oh, I peeped.
The old Batman and Robins.
I watched it twice.
Yeah,
I watched it twice. So nah, listen, you said it perfectly, and I'm gonna just end it on that. I'm jaded.
Okay,
that's just what it is.
But yeah, that was really the highlight of my weekend on that. So other than that, this weather has been shitty. Hopefully, I can get some sun in the next day or two.
But like
hopefully.
The good sun though, not like the muggy outside, sticky, wet. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Like all that nasty shit mixed with. I hate that. That's the part that like makes me hate Atlanta.
That's Georgia though. We have such bipolar weather.
I mean the bipolar, yes, but it's just the fact that like when it's one thing, it's like one thing times 100. When it's another thing, it's that another thing times 100. I can't get no hot, but like I got a little breeze that feel a little nice. It's hot and it's muggy and it's sticky and it low key stank.
Like 40 minutes. It be smelling like fish outside.
Bro.
I don't know if like that's my like nose.
Now you know what it is? There's a tree and it pollinates the flowers. When they pollinate, they give off a smell and it smells like fish. I can't remember what the tree is specifically, but it when they bloom white. Sometimes they bloom pink in the summer.
Well, whatever bark that is outside, they need to wash their ass because I don't.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
Smell.
It's definitely crazy and it's pertinent. You can smell it everywhere.
And let me tell you also, last thing about I guess my weekend. Well, this is Tuesday. This is rolling into Tuesday. So I was out to eat with the homie Josh earlier. We had just got a quick bite or whatever. We outside talking, and we just hear a loud boom. This is like on Scenic Highway. So we was like, oh, shit. We know it's an accident. This man, Josh, runs to the bush, like on some war zone kind of shit. He starts recording. Buddy hit Shorty, right? Like, it was clearly his fault. Like, it wasn't a turning lane, anything. He had to not be paying attention. This man rolls down the window, throws the weed out, and just like, I'm like, yo, this man got it all on film. I'm like, this is crazy.
Nah, that's wild.
If I'm him in that moment, would you not eat the weed?
I don't know.
Because, and again, it wasn't a bag, and he just threw it out the window like so casually. He was just like, damn, I hit Shorty.
Yeah, because obviously they can see it. Now, I'm not going to say what you should or shouldn't do with it because I don't have it, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is...
We're not the plug.
Yeah, what I will say is there are cameras on the front of the car in, like, you know what I'm saying, the window, in the windshield, and then they wear a body cam. So you tossing shit is really not doing you no justice.
It was before 12 pulled up. Okay. This was like, we caught it as soon as the accident
happened.
So
you caught it, but 12 didn't catch it.
Yeah, 12 wasn't there at the scene yet.
Okay.
But I was just like, yo, he moving sloppy. He just threw it out the bag, or threw it out the window casually. It was just like, you know, he went up to Shorty, was like, you know, I'm sorry, da-da-da. But he had to not be paying attention. But it was just so funny seeing Josh in the bushes, like,
he was
on
probably
some war zone shit. Huh?
He was probably twisting up. That's why he hit her. That's why he hit her, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy, though. It is, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's the craziest feeling, and you don't ever feel it. It's more than nervous, but it's like you don't ever feel it unless you see something like an accident. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that feeling where it's like, you're shocked, you're nervous, but it's like, oh, fuck, like, I don't know what to do kind of shit. You don't feel that unless it's an accident.
And that's the thing, too. Like, that's why I find them so intriguing, and not in a good way, because I never want to see an accident happen, but it's just the fact that accidents can be avoided.
Oh, you one of those? You one of those to drive by and, like, put it on ATL scoop?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
What's that called? A rubbernecker or something like that? It's a term for that.
Something, but I don't like that because it sounds a
little
too crazy. Yeah, it sounds too crazy. It's too close, bro. I ain't like that. That's wild.
I swear, you know the game Taboo? I'm telling you, if you play the game Taboo, that's one of the words. That's one of the vocabulary terms on there.
It's a good thing that game was never in my household. It's a good thing because, that's crazy. What?
I could be saying it wrong. But either way, I mean, I guess that was the highlight of my weekend and up to today, Tuesday.
Hold on, let me ask you one more question. Yeah. In regards to ATL Scoop, do you think the people that are on there are snitches? Are they giving it up to the feds?
Nah, nah, they're observers. It's kind of like on Animal Planet when they just record on. But
it's not just it's not just accidents though. Atlanta's you know, it's people getting robbed. They and it's a thing now too animals. Where they're bumping people, having you get out the car, and they robbing you for your shit. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's crazy.
I actually seen that clip.
That's crazy.
Hey,
like every time you step out the car, you got to step out with the clip. You got to.
With the players play.
That shit is crazy. But yeah, nah, that's all I wanted to know.
You said snitches.
I mean,
they coming for you.
Why? Why they coming for me? Because they the one that chose to open their mouth and put it, you know what I'm saying, knowing that everything you put on the internet, social media is monitored by the feds. So, yeah, you snitching.
But I guess to kind of carry on to what we were talking about at the beginning of the pod with the new Delta variant, it makes up 83% of the new coronavirus cases. Mm-hmm. And I heard a lot of those people that are in the hospital right now and that are doing really horrible with COVID, they're not vaccinated. And even the ones that are vaccinated, I'm hearing stories now of, you know, they're suffering the same shit. The vaccine didn't do anything for them.
Yeah, nah, where I work, you know where I work. We were actually having a conversation earlier about like a couple cases that did end up in like the cases had to be closed because the person died, like the defendant died from COVID related symptoms and they were vaccinated. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, guaranteed. The vaccine is not 100 proof.
And I think that's what people are getting confused. Like, I'm vaccinated. I don't have to wear a mask.
You can still get it.
No, you still need to wear a mask.
Right.
And this is from CNN. It says health experts have said the Delta variant is more transmissible than any other identified variant so far. We should think about the Delta variant as the 2020 version of COVID-19 on steroids. And it's just like a whole article talking about, you know, it's twice as infectious. Cases are surging in 44 different states. So people thought COVID was over. And I remember we did a podcast and I was being sarcastic and said COVID is over. I was being sarcastic to the people out there that's not wearing masks, that's still not being socially responsible.
COVID ain't over. It's just we open.
Yeah.
We open. That's all.
But again, I wouldn't be surprised if the country does shut down again.
You think so?
Everybody recuperated. Everybody made their money back. Businesses, that's all they wanted, the money. They made that back, if not more. Okay, well, yeah, we can close down.
But for that reason alone, I don't think they want to do that. Just because you're going to lose a lot.
Maybe not the mom and pop shops. No, maybe not those. But as far as big companies, big corporation, they'll be okay.
And maybe you did recuperate, but the U.S. is still trillions in debt, and this shit is still ever so growing.
Well, don't even include me in that.
I mean,
they're not paying that back.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why I don't think they'll close again, because it's like you still got shit that you got going on.
Yeah, they're not worried about that.
I don't know.
Because as we're talking on this podcast, the debt is going up.
No, that's facts.
It's not decreasing at all.
It's not
going
stopping
up since we've been in high school.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. And this actually was just sent to the group. Jordan sent this. Says Jay Williams tested positive for COVID. So yeah, he said he's not gonna be calling the NBA finals.
It's a lot of athletes in the Olympics also that's been testing positive for COVID.
And he was fully vaccinated.
Yeah, it's been a lot of athletes in the Olympics too. I know. Bradley Beal. He had to quarantine. Kevin Love, I want to say, left. It's a few other athletes out there, but, you know.
Yeah, man.
Just stay safe.
Yeah, let's take this time for sure to actually, you know what I'm saying, reiterate that, because it's not over. It's not away, you know what I'm saying? It's still out here. You still need to wear your mask. You still need to move safe, move with purpose, you know what I'm saying, and take precautions. And if you stopped washing your hands, you're a fucking goofy.
If you never did that to begin with, check yourself.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, the reporters are so sick now. I've seen this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but that kind of reminded me. LeBron was on, I want to say, Sunday Night Live, and whoever the reporter, you know, was on the show, they were asking him, you know, as a 36-year-old man, do you wash your legs?
What?
Like, he literally asked him that.
Jimmy Kimmel asked him that?
It wasn't Jimmy Kimmel.
Guillermo. Okay. I'm like, okay. Whoa, what?
I was like, all right, come on now.
Stop it. You're forcing. Oops. You're forcing. Why would you ask a grown man that, for one? But that's a dumbass question.
So I'm trying to introduce this monkeypox case. It's discovered in Texas, but the New York Times wants me to sign up for limited articles free for a subscription. I'm not signing in and doing all that right now.
At New York Times, because we know you listen, stop trolling and let us get the headline off.
But apparently, monkeypox exists, and I had no idea about that. And it was in Atlanta as well. Somebody through the airport traveled with monkeypox.
Okay, so wait, for the little background that you do have off the top of your head, what have you heard? Like, is monkeypox, like, is it a strain that's, like, transmitted through monkeys, or is it just something that we can catch?
So this is from the CDC. Monkeypox was first discovered in 1958 when 2 outbreaks of pox-like disease occurred in colonies Monkeys kept for research, hence the name monkeypox. The first human case of monkeypox was recorded in 1970 in the Democratic Republic of Congo, during a period of intensified effort to eliminate smallpox. Since then, monkeypox has been reported in humans in other Central and Western African countries.
That's wild. I want to know the symptoms.
Let's see if I can find that.
Yeah, when you
so it looks like you kind of break out in some kind of like hives or pox, just like chicken pox.
Okay,
it may be similar to that. And is it me? People don't get chicken pox anymore. I haven't heard any human tell me they've had chicken pox.
Yeah.
Old people from back in the day. People back in the day. But I'm saying as kids, we never got. Well, I never got.
It wasn't a
vaccine.
I got chicken pox when I was like 2 or 3. I still have scars. Nah, dead ass. Nah, you are. It's cool. That's crazy, but it's all good. But nah, I don't think there has been like a relatively newer case of chicken pox, because there's a vaccine for it.
Okay.
The most kids take, you know what I'm saying, as babies, but I don't know when it was implemented, but it was definitely, you know what I'm saying, after us.
Well, and then it says the illness begins with, to answer your question from earlier, fever, headache, muscle aches, backache, swollen, lymph nodes, chills, exhaustion. And it can take anywhere between 5 to 21 days for you to see these symptoms. That's
5 to 21 days.
That's some scary shit, yo.
And does it say if it's, what's it called? Damn, I'm bugging on the word.
What do you mean?
Transferable. I'm bugging on the word. I don't know why.
Let's see. Transmission of monkeypox virus occurs when a person comes into contact with the virus from an animal, human, or materials contaminated with the virus. The virus enters the body through broken skin, respiratory tract, mucous membranes, eyes, nose, or mouth. Animal to human transmission may occur by bite or scratch, bush meat preparation, direct contact with body fluids. I mean, it's a whole article talking about it.
So don't touch me. And I'm not eating out.
So a monkey had to bite the guy, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Or some laboratory work in
something.
I don't know.
In the Congo, and it came from there on to Dallas and on to spread everywhere else. Or wherever it's spread so far. That's wild. Definitely stay safe out here, you know what I'm saying? It's still 6 feet, so you shouldn't be touching niggas anyway, but you don't listen.
Hey, as much as we hate to say it, the world right now, this is a movie.
Oh,
forget Space Jam, forget all these TV series that's coming out. This needs to be recorded every day.
It needs to be recorded accurately. Like, none of this shit needs to be left out. Because the thing is, on a daily, I have that epiphany. Like, yo, I'm really living through some shit that we read similar things about in school. Like, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit that happened that they wanted to record, we read. It's like the same shit we're living through now.
And what I miss the most is stability. I feel like as a kid, we had no worries, no bills.
Oh, that's facts.
We could just chill.
What?
I wasn't trying to rhyme either, see? Put me in the booth, Amari.
Bars.
But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I just miss stability of life, man. That's all I want back.
I wish we could get it.
Oh, his face right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just a meme.
It's all good.
That's funny.
You know.
That's funny as hell. But yeah. That's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say about the monkeypox.
Giraffe pox is gonna be next. I'm calling it.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it.
We can get into, I guess, what happened in our culture, music wise.
Okay.
I'll be remiss if I didn't start off by saying, rest in peace, Biz.
Man, that hurt.
For real, for real.
That hurt.
57 too. He passed away at 57 years old.
Yeah.
Also, rest in peace to Frankie, Keisha Cole's mother.
Oh damn. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I hope they find peace in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never want to see that. But
yeah.
I feel like it's some kind of unwritten rule in our, not even rule, it's some kind of unwritten thing in our culture where it's like we're used to seeing people that we may look up to or celebrities, athletes, and they die very young.
Oh yeah.
Think about all the rappers that have passed away under the age of 25 or 40.
Like, yeah.
Our favorite actors, actresses. It's depressing to see, you know?
And as I'm thinking about it, like, everyone in this past, like, year, 2 years was low-key under the age of 40. Like, outside of a couple outliers. But most of them were under the age of 40.
We've lost a lot of people in this past 2 years. Even before COVID hit, you know, the introduction was Kobe Bryant and his daughter. And even the year prior to that, it was Nip, Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke, this, you know, recently. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, definitely. R.I.P. legend Biz Markie. Condolences to your friends and family. Yeah, man. I can say when I heard the news, I literally sat in my room, turned on my LED lights, and listened to nothing but Biz, bro.
And I remember growing up to that vividly.
Yeah.
His number one hits.
Yeah, bro.
Just a Friend.
Like,
plenty of them out
yeah,
there,
I can remember, like, literally so many Sunday mornings, moms waking me up in the morning to Biz, cooking, cleaning, shit that I didn't want to be doing, but I was okay with because, like, I'm listening to bops.
Right.
It was cool, but yeah, that shit, it hurts. But yeah, so what else we got going on in music?
I guess since I did introduce Pop Smoke,
Okay,
his album
cool.
did drop.
How you feel? Did you listen to it?
I didn't listen to all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a lot of media coverage surrounding how certain artists got cut off the album that was supposed to be on the album.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the rapper's name, forgive me, but I seen Rowdy Rebel and Drake comment on one of his homies was supposed to be on there, but they took him off. Same thing with the rapper Cowboy. He was supposed to have a feature on the album, but I think they replaced it with Pusha T, I want to say.
Pusha is on the album. I don't know if that's who they replaced him with, but.
And Pusha is still sending subliminals at Drake. At
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, I'm tired of it.
Yeah, grow up, King.
This
it's
is
over.
3-4 years in the making.
Yeah.
Is Nas still dissing Jay-Z?
No. He's really not. And it's crazy that you still are on that type of time.
And I'm not even comparing him to Nas. That was just an example.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Stick to the verses, you know what I'm saying? Like the light, the positivity, the good music that you've been giving us. No pun intended. But yeah. So I fucked with this album. I listened to the whole thing, all 20, and
I just peeped he had 20. I just scrolled.
yeah,
Wow.
I was sitting there like, damn, okay. But it's some pressure on this album, man. And I will say too, this is as eerie as the last one I heard. It
Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
Mm-hmm. It put me in some feels. It gave me some chills. But I loved all the features. I think the ones with the features are my favorite ones, like Top Shotta, Tell the Vision. I was actually surprised at Kanye's verse.
Yeah, the features on here. Now that I'm really gandering at this, it's immaculate.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Breezy, Pharrell, Kid Cudi. I know you're a Kid Cudi fan. Kodak, Pusha,
Pharrell,
the Neptunes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He went nuts, and I'm honestly so happy that they decided to do that. And for what it is worth, like the features that we didn't get to see. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there was some good decisions made. Like,
I'm not trying to be that guy to deliver criticism on an album, on an artist that's no longer here. It's just like, I don't know.
Tell me about it.
It would be a lot different. It's hard. It's easy for us to say that, or for me to say that when the artist is not here, but I'm not sure if Pop would construct this album the way it's constructed on here.
You mean like...
Because when he was here, he didn't have this many features on...
Okay, I see what you're
it's
saying.
not even because he couldn't get them. I just don't know if he was working with that many artists, that variety of artists. You know what I mean? I just think for a lot of artists now, it's trendy to get on somebody's song just because they passed away, and it's nasty to say it that way.
I see what you're saying. Nah, I see what you're saying.
But think about how many Juice WRLD songs they are, and they just throw a Juice WRLD feature on there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't like that. I've never been really a fan of that.
No, I definitely understand that because there was a lot of that going on when Nip passed too. Like outside of the people that really knew Nip and really fucked with him, that, you know what I'm saying, remixed or made songs for him, it was a lot of that going on too. But I get what you're saying, because he said it himself. He doesn't really, like, in one of his interviews, I'm saying, God rest his soul, he was saying how he doesn't really work with too many artists. He just stick in his own, you know what I'm saying, his own lane, his own zone. So
yeah,
it was definitely a different approach.
I'm definitely going to listen to it for the rest of the week, try to bring it into the weekend, because this is outside music. I'm looking at all these features, looking at how many songs this is. Pop Smoke is an outside artist.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
for sure.
That Bino and Blast, that ride though. Yo, come on.
I've been on Blast heavy, but that project is nuts. Yeah.
I didn't skip not one song. I let the whole thing coast through. I was at the gym. I was listening to it on the way from the gym. That's him.
It's him. It's Himothy?
Himothy.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah. It was a shock to me. I didn't so I'm new to Blast.
Really?
Yeah, I'm new to Blast. Like relatively, like maybe a couple months now. I've been listening to Blast. I've been checking for him. But this, it shocked me. I'm not gonna say like I didn't expect him to be this nice, Cause that's, you know what I'm saying, negative as hell. And I don't mean it to come off that way.
I'm perplexed.
Cause not like nasty, but I didn't think he was this nice.
I'm perplexed. You're a West Coast guy, and he's West Coast.
Yeah, facts. And I was shocked because I was like, damn. And when I heard him, I got put onto him by Overrated, the last project that he put out.
Gotcha.
That's what like stuck me to him. So I'm like, damn, okay. But yeah, I'm like you, bro. I let the whole thing play out, no skips, in order, chronologically, and every one of them slapped.
Hey,
every one of them slapped, bro.
I feel like that's the first time we've agreed on a topic in a while.
Facts. Every one of them slapped. That shit, yeah. Like, I'm gonna be on blast for a minute. Pause. But
did we like Holy Smokes?
I'm indifferent.
Trippy and Uzi?
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I don't know if I needed a Trippy and Uzi collab.
I like it. I just think the sound now is just TikTok-y music.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fucking smokes. Hard 808. And that's it. You do your little dance with it, the little TikTok. Call it a rap. That's it. That's what I'm getting from a lot of music that's coming out nowadays.
Yeah.
And not to like diss them, because I don't even think that's a diss. They make great music.
No, it's not a diss at all.
That's just where the music has gotten us to at this point. I'm ready for it to just start over.
Everyone is, bro.
I'm ready for a new sheet of music.
Yeah, because it's like so many people in this game now, you know what I'm saying, shit, have the same name, you know what I mean? Let alone sound the same. Let alone make the same projects. And it's a lot of them in the industry now. So it's like, bro, at this point, I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? And it's changing the culture. But at the same time, bro, make some different shit.
You sound like T-Pain. Did you see that T-Pain video?
No.
Oh, I got to pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can find it. But
damn.
Getting to your point,
yeah.
Was saying the equivalent. You know, we have a dozen little babies. We have a da baby. Make something new. Bro. Make something unique. Make something that we've never heard.
Yeah, facts. Because it's getting old at this point. Not even old. It's just getting annoying. Like, hearing the same, you know what I'm saying, TikTok-y shit. It's like back in the day. Nah, facts. It's like back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, we had a plethora of different sounds, which made it all great. Because I could go here and listen to some SWV, one vibe, but then I could also go here and listen to 112 and get, you know what I'm saying, the same type of shit, but a different vibe. So it's like
variety.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because you're in the studio, like, what's the number one record right now? We need to make another one of those. Stop doing that. Stop. You're not original.
I'm dead.
Give me some original shit. Give me some. Are you seriously telling me that you sat here and watched me tell a to eat a wasn't original? Are you seriously sitting here telling me that eat a
Yo.
is the bad part of music?
Oh, he's pissed.
Stop! Just fucking do something else! Just, God damn it!
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I feel your sentiments, King. I do. I really do. I understand why he's so heated, especially, like, you know what I'm saying, him coming from the background that he comes from, a legend in this industry. It's like, yo, you've seen the progression, you've seen the start, you've seen the beginning, the middle, and, you know what I'm saying, what it is now.
It's still relevant.
Exactly. It's like, bro, I understand your sentiments, because that shit is for the birds, bro.
Shout out Pain, man.
Big facts.
The only thing I had on my docket for music left is Kanye. I seen it trending. I didn't want to be one of those guys, so I just let it trend. Didn't say anything. This is my first time actually speaking about it to somebody.
Okay.
What are our thoughts on this Kanye show that's coming to Atlanta next week?
Yeah, next Thursday.
And
Donda.
Is it Donda? Is that the name of it?
I think so. Yeah, Donda.
Okay. I just have a couple different questions.
Oh, his mom's okay.
Are we getting a release date?
I didn't see one. I didn't see one.
Is it July? But is it really July 23rd? Is it July 23rd, 2021, or July 23rd, 2025?
Honestly, I don't know when we'll get it. It says 7/23, and also some other stuff that I can't read because I am visually impaired.
Is it semantics?
No. This is describing what it is. It's not. There is no dates. There's
okay.
Yeah, nah.
So this
Y'all
is
can read that
basically
on
a big listening party that everybody's going to.
Yeah. Are you here for it?
I mean,
I know how you feel about Kanye.
I've said it time and time again, man. Musically, I'll give it to him. He's a genius, but as a person, I don't know him as a person, but just seeing how he moves, and he doesn't move with purpose. I feel like in the industry, I'm not really here for it, especially when the whole Trump, the Taylor Swift and all that. That's one thing, but when you go overboard and wear the hat and hug the man, I'm not with it.
This is on another topic, but I've actually seen a couple like A-list celebrities actually come to his rescue, bail him out for that stuff.
Yeah, but even
That's
with
another
that
topic,
too,
though.
they be soft shoeing for Kanye. A lot of people soft shoe for Kanye. Again, I get it. The music is great, fine.
From what I understand, they say that he was in his right mind the whole time and he was acting accordingly as he does. It was just misconstrued. That's the gist of what I've been hearing.
I could really for you to get my opinion. I really don't care. That's where I'm at with Ye.
Okay.
He drops when he drops. He puts out his shoes. He puts out his holes in the shirt. It is what it is.
And one of those names that vouched for him was Ghostface.
Okay.
So he's credible.
Yeah. I mean, even if it was you vouching, like it's just for me, it's just like all right, I'm good.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I'm not going. I didn't buy a ticket. I'd never planned to. I'll listen to it when it comes out. I'm not really I'm not really checking for it. So
then our culture. We cancel people for the moment. In a couple months, they drop some fire. Yeah. He's a goat.
If it's fire, yeah, he's definitely gonna be goated again, for sure. In a lot of
he already has too many classes. This album can be boo. Like he's still a legend already, musically.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not going anywhere. His place is held for sure.
That's all I got on that.
Oh, another topic about music. Did you see the Locks and Dipset versus?
I got Dipset.
I feel you.
Hey.
Honestly, okay, look, I'm gonna do this because I know we're gonna go back and forth about it. I'm a bigger fan of Dipset, but I'm gonna take the Locks. Just on a controversial stance, I'm gonna take the Locks. We're gonna see where
we might have to go to the corner in New York for this versus. We just might have to.
Hey, listen, this is gonna be amazing. I'm excited for this. I am, and my music.
I'm taking
taste.
you to the Bronx though, like River Towers, like on that side.
I don't know what that means.
It's danger, but continue.
Do they have guns out there?
No.
Can I bring mine?
No.
Okay. Damn.
Automatic, 5 years?
Yeah.
3 to 5?
Facts.
Automatic with a firearm.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't remember Plaxico Burress?
I do. Yeah, now that you say that. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I will be in attendance and I will be scoring that. So we gotta
What did they give a release date? I'm tuning in.
Picture again.
If I gotta take off work, if I gotta get off work early, we here.
Tuesday, August 3rd.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yep.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yep. So I will be. We gotta score this. So you get your score, I get my score. We're gonna come back on the pod. We're gonna see what's up.
I think we have been kind of slack too.
Huh?
The Dipset versus on a Tuesday.
It's gonna be during the pod.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's
it's gonna be
true.
during
That's
the
true.
pod, yeah.
We'll find some way. Don't they?
We're
play
gonna
a
figure
rerun?
something out.
They have reruns on it. I want to say
Something. We're gonna figure it out.
Okay.
We're gonna figure it out. Or I mean, we can discuss it off pod. Maybe we can make it a Patreon type of thing. Maybe we can run it during a Patreon or something. I don't know.
Something like that.
I feel you. But yeah, let me see. Music. That was pretty much it for music for me as well.
Did you run to the television for Kanon?
I did. We watched it.
Please pander for him. Let's hear your take. Zoom in.
Interstage left. So I need more. Like I can't really like place it just yet. The first episode, like it has me kind of like it could be fire or it could be some whack shit. I don't know. Cause right now Kanon is giving me pussy vibes, and I know it takes him some time because he's not automatically in the game. But I just felt like he was the bully on the block, but he's not. That was just my assumption. So I need more from the show as of now. But it's all right.
Again, yeah, it's early. It's early to score it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a few episodes to give a full take on it. Now, what I will tell you, I do love 50 narrating anything.
Yeah, that was lit for me for sure.
That's what kind of carried the entire
shocked.
show for me. And if he does that for all 10 episodes or
Yeah.
however long the season is, I'm here for it.
Yeah, that was lit.
I think it's only gonna get better.
See, okay, the thing is, I was thinking about this though. I was more lit for the premiere of Raising Ghost.
With Tariq?
Yeah, after I saw the
I
first
think
episode
everybody
of that.
was. I think everybody was.
But
See
was
what's
it
next.
But was it because that was the first spinoff, or was it because it was Tariq?
It's the allure behind Tariq. You're coming off the season where you shot your father.
And he just
You got your daughter, or you got your sister killed. You got multiple people killed, and you're not really street like that. You're just trying to be street. So I think everybody wants to see what's next since he's going to college. He's able to do his work, his roommates' work.
Okay, I'll give you that. I am interested in Kanon too, though, because that man did like evade death a couple times on the show.
Yeah, but that was the fictitious part of it. This man survived a fire.
I need to know how they did it. I need to know. Like, maybe his mom taught him something. I don't know. Because she seemed like she's with the shit. Like, she real deal Holyfield, for real.
They're starting to preview the BMF series that's coming out. Also, what's his name? From what's the other character from Power? I'm blanking right now. Tommy. Yeah,
okay.
his spinoff is coming early 2022. They're saying.
Okay, I hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, that was the previews up until Kanon that I was looking at. So interesting enough. I also seen The Shy. I don't know. We've watched a couple episodes together, but I don't know if you've been sticking to it.
Why you?
It's been some midrin.
Oh shit! Because you were championing the show. You were championing it.
I was championing it the first season, maybe the first 2 seasons when.
It's the third season, right?
Nah, this is 4.
Okay, 4. Okay.
This is 4. The character development has fell off a little bit. The stories have kind of got hoopla for me.
Not the hoopla.
I don't want to see a whole episode where, all right, Keisha, do you want to have the baby or not? All right, Kevin, are you going to get your girl back or not? Huh?
You think the last episode was good?
It was straight.
Damn.
But it's not dire. The first episode was the heavyweight. The first 2 episodes, I'll give them their flowers. But since then, it's been dragging. Like, Emmett, are you going to stay with the girl or not, or your wife or not? It's just, it's a lot of things in osmosis for me right now that I'm not crazy about.
Did Kevin catch a body?
Yes.
He did?
Yeah, early in the season, spoiler, I guess, but one of the first.
This season or was that earlier season?
Well, yeah, he didn't kill him, but he was busting. Pause.
I got you. Okay.
Busting back.
I'm a little bit all right. I'm like in that range. But okay, cool. Yeah, I need to catch up on it. But nah, I haven't. I've been watching old stuff. I don't know why. But actually, okay, this leads me into a question that I had. I was just thinking about. Give me your best movie sequel. Ooh. And I mean strictly only number 2. I don't care if it was like 3 or 4 in the series. I mean number 2 is better than number 1.
Say yours.
Mine is Rush Hour. Rush Hour 2.
You're canceled.
How?
You are canceled.
How?
Rush Hour 2?
Rush Hour 2 is better than Rush Hour 1, yes. Yes.
Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
Save me some space on that ship.
You're sick.
Come on.
You're sick. No,
you did not
hell
just
no.
say Rush Hour 2.
What's wrong with that?
It's a lot wrong with that.
Please, elaborate. Let's dissect this.
All right, let's look.
You're not about to kill my take and then not tell me why.
One that comes to mind now that I'm thinking about it just off GP, The Dark Knight. The second one, The Dark Knight.
I guess. I'm not a big Batman fan, so I'm not even going to do that.
But that film is 20 times better than Rush Hour.
Rush Hour did something to me. It did something special to me that Batman's not doing. Sorry.
Can you tell me what was the best? What was your favorite scene in Rush Hour 2? Please, I'm just dying.
Favorite scene in Rush Hour 2 is probably the last scene where Shorty was holding the bomb and he was talking his shit and they had to jump out. And he was like, "Oh, he not gonna be on Rush Hour 3." That was probably my favorite shit because it was a very like introspective kind of thing. You still in the movie, but you talking about the next one. That shit is fire to me, bro.
Fam, you could have said Toy Story before you said Rush Hour.
Get the fuck. I don't even like Toy Story.
You could have said Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2 is not better than.
You could have said anything Marvel.
None of the Spider-Mans are better than the first Spider-Man.
It's better than Rush Hour.
You can't compare that. That is not comparable. That's Marvel and fucking Rush Hour. Come on. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Are you serious?
Logan?
Stop.
No? That's not better than Rush Hour? Please.
Okay,
please,
no.
please,
Wait. You're missing. Wait, no. Wait. Because
Okay.
no, you're missing my question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like the best, like overall movie sequel, like juxtapose like Harry Potter versus this. I'm saying, what is the best number 2 movie in a sequel? Not like juxtapose other movies to other movies. I'm saying like, if you had to, if let's say you put, you know what I'm saying, the first Harry Potter up against the first Rush Hour.
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys is one of the worst movies on earth. Whoa. Bad Boys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Take the headphones off and leave. That's crazy.
Y'all are not finna sit here and
That's
tell
wild.
me Bad Boys is to die for. It's not.
Listen to what he's saying.
I get what he's saying, like, but sequel-wise,
Now you gotta think. You gotta think.
Yes, Godfather 2, but it's like.
We can. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of heavy hitters before we even mention a Rush Hour. Before you even mention.
So mention them.
That's what
Get in
it's
your
hard.
bag.
This is on the spot.
You can't say that.
Toy Stories too.
Exactly. Fucking cars. You can't say that.
I don't know, man. I need some time to sit with that and live with that. But
All right.
Rush Hour can't be on there.
Sick. And the thing is, but the thing is, we can have a whole segment because I can break down a lot of reasons why I think it is. And it's not just because of the movie. It's because I've really broken this down to like screenplay, script,
I don't know.
editing, fucking
I feel you.
all that shit, bro.
I feel you. It's just funny because I don't know if they're dying to hear the review.
I know, and that's why I'm saying we're not gonna do it. But I'm saying
Yeah,
I
we
could
not
do
gonna
it.
do
It's
it.
possible.
literally
It's possible. Like I could give you all that, which is why, like, bro, you're not gonna tell me I'm wrong. This is.
Oh man, I love you, dog.
That shit, bro, I'm telling you. It did something to me. You know I'm a movie buff.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, Batman. I'm thinking Godfather. Those are the two right now. Let me sit with that.
You can't say Godfather.
Why?
Because that was his.
I mean, he's just throwing titles in there.
I need
That's not
something off of
necessarily
your
his.
oblongata. I need something off of your mental.
Okay,
Yours.
well, we'll come back to it.
Let me see. What else did
Yeah,
I
what
have
else
on
did you
here?
have for me? Well,
Okay, another question. Actually, I do want to get your take on this since the, I guess, diaspora has changed, kind of. What is the best podcast out right now? Outside of us. Obviously, outside of us.
Yo.
I mean, like, I know you was fixing your mouth. That's why I was like, don't even get in your bag. Listen, outside of us, like, I mean, like, celebrity-wise, like, top shit. Because I don't think you can say Joe. And I'm not saying he's falling. I'm not saying they are trash or whatever. Like,
but why not?
incrementally, I'm just saying they're not number one.
In your book,
Yes. They were when it was the three of them. But now, not so much.
honestly, this might be a hot take, but I'm still checking for it.
Okay.
Checking for it. That's the number one to me. I feel like a lot of these other podcasts are kind of PC or they're just not over the top how I want them to be. I feel like with Joe, every time you're gonna feel like as if you were in the room with them every single episode. And that Patreon, their Patreon has been going crazy the past couple weeks.
Interesting.
Ish and Ice, I'll give them their flowers, man. They're not Rory and Maul, but their sliders are up in a lot of different other categories. The
Go ahead.
conversation has gotten more mature.
Okay. I mean, okay, so what I will say is, in my opinion, excuse me, Ice and Ish, they're cool. Their conversation is dope. Like, it's funny as hell to me, no doubt. But one, it's just not, you know what I'm saying?
It's never
It's
going to be
not-
the same dynamic.
No, it's not even, I'm not even saying the same dynamic. It's just not the same, like, area of conversation, if that makes sense.
And I'm okay
Like,
with that.
I don't want to watch you. Yeah, you are, and that's why you're still watching.
Because
I'm not checking for it.
This podcast 5 years from now, we probably may not have the same conversations we're having now, and that's okay because
No doubt.
we grow with the audience or they grow with us. You know what I mean? It's kinda
But
all that
see,
shit.
it's not because of time that they grew only. It's because the cast has changed as well. So it's not
It's a
just
little bit of both.
longevity.
It's a little bit of both.
It's definitely a little bit of both, but it's more longevity than it is. I mean, it's more the fact that your cast has changed than it is longevity. Was good.
Be more immature with your friends versus people you're just working with.
And that's
true.
another thing too.
I mean, well, they're actual friends off mic though.
Yeah, they are, but
Allegedly, but Joe Budden doesn't value his friends. Or respect his friends.
Yeah, but
very true. I like that.
For how long?
Hey.
either way, I mean,
Hey, you deserve.
to answer your question, I got them as number one.
Okay.
I like what Rory and Molly doing with
Excuse
their podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of harsh critiques on them as well.
I think it's 'cause they're
let
new.
them get at least 5-10 episodes.
Yeah,
in.
I think
We're
it's
not
just
even
'cause
on
they're new.
episode 5 yet.
It's growing pains.
Rest in peace, Combat Jack. That was definitely one
Big
I grew
facts.
up on. My dad put me on to podcasts.
Yeah,
So I'll be remiss if I didn't mention Combat.
he's the blueprint.
I like $1 Million Worth of Game, depending on who they have
Okay.
on the show, on that episode.
Gilly is a fucking fool, bro. Gilly is
They're
a
both a
fucking
fool.
fool, bro. When this man be dancing,
In the
that shit
beginning?
be down. Oh my god, I be dead, bro. But nah,
Girl, see the thing is, Girl, I guess.
Would
I
you?
catch
Yeah,
a
that's what I was
couple
gonna
of
say.
those Episodes.
Would you put Drink Champs in there?
Drink Champs.
That's a new one for me,
I
and
like
it's
Drink
really
Champs.
Mari. It's really Mari's fault.
I like Drink Champs, but I'm not gonna sit here in front like I catch every episode because I don't.
Okay.
Because there's so much content that I have to consume
Yeah,
on the
it is a
daily.
lot.
So it's hard for me to say that, but I would be remiss again if I didn't say they're in that conversation as well.
I got you. No, I feel it.
But who do you have?
I'm probably at this current moment. I'm probably putting Drink Champs over Joe. At this point, only because I'm like at that point where I was checking for Joe now. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the content, and I'll catch it when I catch it, the good stuff or whatever, like that trends and stuff like that. I'll catch, and then I might watch the rest of the episode. But Drink Champs, I'm actually like sitting down, and I'm fucking with it. I'm catching the guests. The last one that we watched was the Ghostface episode, and that shit was lit as fuck. I mean, my bad, Scarface, yeah.
The one that I did love with Drink Champs is the one that Pharrell was on. Mm-hmm. Pharrell drops gems on every single interview. Anything that he does, pay attention to.
That shit was going crazy.
Pay attention to, for real.
Speaking of Pharrell, I watched an interview. It was a Zoom interview or whatever with Pharrell and what's the other guy from Neptunes? I forgot his name. Chad, and then Brent. And they were talking about how, like, before the collaboration, before Wasting Time, Brent was, like, basically manifesting he wanted to be, like, on a track with Neptunes. And that shit got together, and they have some other stuff. They have some other stuff, bro. They have some other stuff, bro.
Don't excite me.
No. Listen, I need them to redeem themselves.
Listen, I was popcorn last week when I was coming here talking about the record, but he was like,
I'm still not going to it. I'm still not going back to it. But I need them to. If they have more in the tuck, give me more, bro. Because this was not it.
Your take on that record, you treated it like porridge.
Honestly, bro, it probably was porridge.
Nah, it was not porridge.
It was the goulash. It was the goulash, bro. I just wasn't here for it.
I ain't like that.
Yo, Pharrell, Chad, Brent, I know y'all listen. If y'all have more in the tug, please drop that shit because I'm a very, very huge fan. And no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? The single it just didn't do it for me. But I know y'all got more. Yeah.
One of the last topics I had on my docket, Jeff Bezos and crew return to Earth after a historical flight. He's a billionaire, obviously rocketed into space on the first crew flight of the New Shepard spacecraft built by his company, Blue Origin. Bezos was accompanied by his brother, Mark Bezos, 82-year-old pioneer of the space race, Wally Funk, and 18-year-old student Oliver Damon of the Netherlands. The launch took place from Bezos' private launch in Texas, and it lasted about 10 minutes. They're doing this for a reason. I told you, bro. They're not going to wait on us. They're just going to be gone, and we're never going to know.
That's facts. That's facts.
They're doing this for a reason, bro.
That motherfucker is a two-seater. That's a coupe, goddamn. Listen, they are pulling off.
For real. That's the Hellcat. That's the real Hellcat.
No, facts, bro. That's crazy as hell, because the thing, like, looking at this shit, bro, it looks like a teepee. Like, it looks like a tent, for real. A two-seater tent, bro.
If you could only bring 5 people on your ship, who would it be?
Damn. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Got him stomped right there. Yes, sir, coach.
Anybody in the world or like
everybody that you know?
Everybody that I only. All right, okay, that makes it easier actually. Everybody that I know.
Even if it's anybody in the world, I'm not taking certain people. I'm taking my fam or my friends.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah.
5 of y'all gonna make the cut.
Okay, so you saying if it was anybody in the world, you're still.
I'm still choosing my core.
I got you. Okay. See, with that, I might try to split it. Like half, maybe 2 people I don't know, but like strictly for beneficial, you know what I'm saying, gain I might, and then the other 3 are family.
This nigga taking Jackie Chan.
hey, everybody gotta laugh,
Rush
bro.
Hour 5.
Everybody gotta laugh, bro. Come on, ain't no traffic in space. Well, nah, there might be actually if we all leave at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn, I told you last week I'm in that group chat.
Of what?
When they send the text out saying they ready to leave, I'm in the group chat, bro. I may not be in that 2-seater. But I'm in the group chat. Okay. But to answer your question,
mom,
of course, mom, brother, like actual like you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Damn, this is hard because it's more than 5 of us in this group.
Yep.
I can't answer that though.
Nah,
it's more than 5 of us in the group.
I'll give you mine. Mom, little bro, my mother, and
you said mom twice.
I
said, you said mom, little brother.
Okay. Mom, dad, little brother. And then out of my friends, y'all got the rock, paper, scissors for it, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
You got 2 seats left,
I got 2 spots.
And it's 6 of us.
Y'all better rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nah, that's foul.
And y'all going on shoot, not the rock, paper, scissors.
But that probability is flaw off rip because it's an odd number of choices.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna give you a hint. Every time you play rock, paper, scissors with anybody, throw out rock first. You'll win that first round.
I never fuck with rock, paper, scissors, though, as the decider because the probability is already screwed from jump.
It's not rational?
No, it's not.
Well, y'all gonna figure something out. Spades? I don't know.
I'll play you for it.
2 of y'all,
That's
y'all gonna make
crazy.
it. The rest of y'all, I'm sorry. I love y'all.
I feel
I'm gonna catch y'all.
Damn. Nah, I would probably make y'all do something crazy. Like, the last person to fall asleep can go type
nah.
shit, something. Because I don't want to choose.
We woke.
That's hard.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to choose either. So out of my friend group, it's not a billion friends I have. It's really like 5 of y'all.
But it's more than 2.
That's true.
That's the thing.
Hey,
Nah, that's crazy. That's wild.
either way, I'm saying all this to say these rich folks, they about to leave us soon. COVID is happening, monkeypox is happening, giraffe pox, rush hour 2.
And then I found this post, bro. It says 132 night, $73,499 per person cruise sells out in under 3 hours. Now you know it's only the top 1% on that boat. Yep. Where are they sailing to for 132 nights for $74,000?
That's like a Future mixtape, but
they do though.
132 nights.
That's funny. Damn.
Shit, Future might be on that boat.
Future Corners, you heard it here first.
Nate
Davies. That's funny. That's funny as hell. But
I don't know where they setting.
That's wild though. If you had it, would you be on that boat?
Yeah, I'll be on that boat. Anything where it's my life
for
will be
132 nights at sea.
Nah, because I'm not gonna lie. Because even doing the cruises for 6-7 days,
bro, that's what I'm
I
telling
motion
you.
Sickness. Nah, I don't know if I could do 132.
That shit is sick. And the thing is, this is like the regular cruise line. It's not no extra, you know what I'm saying, water bus type bullshit that they didn't modified into an extra huge boat.
This man Jordan brought in the Krusty Krab pizza.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm not bad at it.
I smell it.
But yeah, no, that was crazy. So yeah, they're definitely, you know what I'm saying, planning to leave us some kind of way, whether it is through space or, you know what I'm saying, sailing around this motherfucker in 180 days, face ass. But they doing something.
I don't know if you got anything else left on your docket. The last thing I gotta say before I get off of here,
go for it.
Put some respect on Coach Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He walked out the press conference today because they called him Deion.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel you on that because when they address Mark Richt or Nick Saban, they don't say Nick.
Respect on
They
it.
say Coach Saban.
Yeah, respect
Coach Nick
on
Saban.
It.
They say the full thing.
Hell yeah.
So
you said they don't?
They don't say Nick. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that at all.
All of them don't say Nick? Or just a couple
But I feel him though. I feel him on that. Respect me.
Nah, no doubt.
And HBCU. Come on.
Yo,
That's
actually, this is actually like on that topic, bro. I never asked you. I'm so sorry. Is there like, do you have a preference of like what you like to be called, bro?
Me?
Any of y'all?
Well, I mean, you call me Trayvon. We
I guess
have
the other,
same name,
other 20 people in the room. Say no more. Now, my last topic though. This is I don't know. You might entertain it, you might not. But I was listening to 50 do an interview. I can't remember who it was with, but he was basically saying how his grandfather taught him a valuable lesson. Now tell me if this is valuable to you. Okay. He was saying that basically every 2 weeks when his grandfather got paid, he gave his wife his whole check. Like he didn't even look at it. He gave her his whole check every single time, and they're still married, but. Yeah, for like decades. Giving your wife your whole check. Now, she's responsible with it, of course. You know what I'm saying? She takes care. From his perspective, he was saying because his grandfather made his wife take care of the bills. Like, he was paying them, but she had to actually
like organize.
Yeah. So it was like, you know exactly what I have, and you know exactly what we have to pay.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? You're not out of pocket thinking I need this Birkin or I need these Jimmy Choos because you know what the hell we got going on.
So he was bringing home the bacon and she was breaking down the nominal fees for the bills that they had.
Would you trust her giving you? And that's every penny, bro.
If she's my wife, I'm not opposed to it. But why do I have to give you the whole paycheck? Why can't you just the checking and routing and just take it straight out of my account?
It kills her curiosity.
I mean, we can be transparent and talk about what I make,
and it kind of helps the household too.
I mean, yeah, but again, we can have an honest conversation surrounding that. Because again, if I'm married to you,
no doubt,
we're gonna live together until death does us apart. I have no problem sharing my salary or what I make. I can show you,
just not in its entire. Like
I don't know.
Giving you the whole check.
Again, yeah, I
got you.
I don't understand really the concept of here's the whole check. Because again, I don't know. I want to see my money in my account.
It makes you feel good. Like
I even feel good because money doesn't really make me or shape me.
Not the principle or not like the actual physical money, but the principle behind like you being able to do what you want to do because it's in your pocket.
Right. And maybe it's just a psychological thing of just
Yeah.
being used to seeing your bank account.
Exactly, of course, because it's the same thing when you get a haircut. I feel good as shit. Like, I look good as hell. I feel good as shit, though, because, you know what I'm saying, I got it on me. I keep it on me. You feel me? This is what it is.
You're hell, man.
But I just wanted to ask you that because it was a very interesting thing. Because me, personally, I feel the same way, too. Like, I'm not completely against it, but at the same time, I like to spend my money how I want to spend it. And you telling me I don't have a dime of my check in my account, it's all to you, and you giving me what? I just don't see that happening. I don't know. Because if I tell you, yo, I need these red bottoms or I need whatever, it's like, you going to question me about the check that I just gave you from the job that I was at. I can't have that. I'm sorry, Queen. I love you, and I respect the household, but I can't have that.
I concur.
Yeah. That was my last take.
What do you think about this episode? I think it was a good episode. We delivered.
It was cool. We always deliver. Don't do that. It was cool. I have a couple other topics, but I'm gonna wait until next week.
Even Jordan had bad games, but I get you.
They're still in history books.
Yeah. We're better than Rush Hour 2.
You can't do that. Cause you can't do that.
Yeah.
Not yet. You gotta do that when we do a spinoff to the Brochillians podcast.
That would be nasty.
And hey, listen, that might be on the way. So
Like a spinoff, like as in like
something
we're in a Rush Hour movie?
no. Huh?
Who's playing Jackie Chan?
Then you point at me for Jackie Chan.
I'm Chris because I'm funny. I'm funnier than you, bro.
Who told you was funny?
They do.
Nah, remember just before the pod.
They
you said-
do.
Hey, listen.
I don't try to be funny, but I'm funny. They told me that.
Again.
Alright.
We love y'all.
Man, appreciate y'all for coming by week after week, man.
Y'all stay safe.
Yes, sir.
I pray for everybody's mental health.
We're gonna kick
Y'all
shit
be
like
well.
that. Brochillians out.